Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just going to finish getting set up real quick. Wait for my comments to load. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So welcome to my live, and if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. I'm Nikki with Chalk with Nikki. As you come in, make sure you say hello so I know you're there, and if you have any questions, make sure that you just post them in the comments. So today I'm going to create a Halloween design with the Witch's End transfer because I'm so ready for fall. I'm tired of this hot weather and I'm ready to create some cute Halloween decor. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Chalk.Couture. It's a brand new company. It's in a groundbreaking new trend in home decor and crafting. And I've got this handy dandy little graphic here for you guys to tell you all about it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. There we go. Hey everybody. All right, so today I'm going to use this 10-inch magnetic round, and it comes with this jute twine. And I'm going to use some chalkable chips. I'm going to use some magnetic tape. And I'm going to use the transfer, the Witch's End. And then I'm also going to use various paste colors, and I'll go over those in a minute. And I've got my squeegee here that I'm going to use. And my multi-purpose tool. That's to stir the chalk paste that's in the jars. And it's got this curved little tip so it gets under the lid. And then I've just got some water in case my paste is a little thick, and that way I can stir it up. All right. So I am using a new app today. It's got me a little off, but hopefully you guys will bear with me. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. On the back of every transfer are instructions that tell you how to peel, apply, remove, clean, dry, and store your transfers. These are your basic instructions on how to care for your silk transfers so they'll last. They are reusable adhesive transfers, and they can last up to 8 to 12 times, so make sure that you are taking good care of those. And I just clean mine with a Clorox wipe, and when I'm done putting the paste on it and I peel it off the board, I just set it aside in some warm water. All right, so the chalk paste that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to use the bark. I don't have my reading glasses on. Bark for the broomstick. I'm going to use lemon for the broom bristles, and then I'm going to do the letters in white, which I just realized I forgot over there. I'll have to go over there and grab white. And then I'm going to use another transfer that I used the other day. And I'm just going to add some Halloween fun designs to the chalkable chips. And I'm going to put some magnetic tape on the back of it so that it'll stick to this magnetic board, so that I can change the in and out. So when I hang it on my front door, I can actually move that around as I'm using it. So let me grab that white paste real quick. Hold on. All right, got my white paste. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started by taking this transfer out of the back. I'm going to mark the back of this transfer so that I know exactly which side to place it on. So this is the broom. And then I'm just going to cut that apart. That's one of the great things about these is the cut lines. You can maneuver these any way you want to, and you can use them on incorporated with other designs. All right. So now I'll mark the back of the other transfers real quick. And you probably can't see it in the video, but the back of this is a matte. The side that you want to put this back on is the shiny side. And that's how you'll store all of your transfers. They're actually come on what we call backer sheets, and that's what you store them on. So I'll just set these designs aside until I'm ready for them. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. So you'll just peel this off the back. And I just bend the corner and then the design pops right off. I don't know, I'm trying to get used to the picture-in-picture. I'm left-handed, so it puts me on the wrong side of the screen. So let me show you over here. So I just bend the corner and then I just pull off the design. And then I'll set this backing aside. And then I take a microfiber towel and I'll just fuzz the back of it. And all that's doing is picking up a little lint from the towel so that it makes it not quite so sticky. I'm just going to lay this kind of to the side. And because I am using the Chalk.Couture chips, I'm going to go ahead and kind of place this. And I think I'll do the which is, and then I'll do the Chalk.Couture chip here. I keep going to the wrong side. Sorry, you guys. I'm a lefty. There, I got to go this way. So I will, I'm going to do the which is in here, and then I'm going to put the is underneath it, and then I'm going to use the Chalk.Couture chips down here at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place this real quick. Set that backer aside. All right. Gonna pick that up, make sure that I kind of have that centered. All right, so I'm gonna get started with using my bark and my lemon. So when you open your paste, you want to make sure that it's the right consistency. It should have a yogurt-like consistency. So you want to, when you open it up, if it's a little dry, this is a little thick, so I'm going to add some water to that. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of distilled water in here. And then I'm just going to stir this up and make sure that it has the right consistency before I start to apply it to my design. And that's much better. Now I am in my kitchen, so I'm just going to toss this into my sink that I've already filled up with some water. And then I'll set that white aside. So I'm going to start from the bottom because that's where it actually touches the bristles from the broom. And then I'm going to swipe up. That's just easier for me to make sure that I've got control over what color goes where. And then I'll scrape that off. and put that back into my jar to save for later. It really doesn't take a lot of paste. Now, because our paste is water soluble, what that means is it goes on wet and it'll dry hard onto your surface. And what makes that so special is when you're ready to take that off, all you have to do is wet it with water and wipe it away. So that if you have some of our reusable surfaces, you're going to be able to reuse those surfaces over and over and over again, so you're not constantly having to buy a new surface, which makes it really nice, especially if you like to change up your decor. Now there is that little, where the broom is wrapped, the bristles are. So I am going to get a small squeegee and go back over that with the brown, so it kind of breaks up the yellow. I could do it all in one color, but I like to give it a little dimensional look. Makes it look more realistic. Let me grab that paste again. And I've just taken one of these squeegees and cut it up to where it's smaller, so for smaller parts of the design, I'll be able to have more control. And then I just, again, scrape off the excess and put it back in the jar. And then you're just going to lift your design. You always want to make sure that you're lifting top to bottom, never corner to corner. Turns out perfect. I'm always so impressed when I take that off and how great those designs turn out. So I'm going to let that part dry while I get started on the letters for the witch. Again, I'm just going to grab one of my little squeegees and I'm going to go across the letters, making sure that I've covered up the entire silkscreen area. And that's the clear areas that you see in the design. Those are just where the silkscreen areas are, and you just want to make sure that you've got that covered with your paste. And then go back and scrape that off so that you can save your paste for another project. And then I'm just going to lift that, hopefully not stick my hand in the finished part. And then I'm going to put this down here on the bottom. I know that's probably backwards for you guys. I'll post a picture after and hopefully it'll be going the right direction. I'm gonna put the is on there. It's fixing to storm here, so I better speed it up in case we lose power. So I'm just gonna use my blow dryer and I'm gonna dry this design real quick. If I can get my blow dryer to work. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Yep. Here we go. Now I've just got this on a low setting. I don't want to heat up this metal board too much. And it really doesn't take that long to dry. I just want it dry to the touch, which it is. All right, now I'll work, I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to work with my chalkable chip real quick. And I've already used these cute little Halloween fun designs on another project, so I'm just going to add them to this one. So they're already cut apart. I think I'm going to do the spider, but I won't do the letters. And then I think I'll do, I might do the, I'm not sure. I might do the bat or I might do the ghost. No, I think I'll do the bats because the ghost, I'm going to have the letters in white. So I don't want to do a ghost because then the whole chip will be white. So I'm just going to set this aside as well. On my microfiber towel, I'm just going to place this down, fuzz the back. Let's see. I'm going to put it off to the side so I can make sure to get the letters in. And that, I think that'll give me plenty of room. Okay, so this spider, I think I'll do the spider in, I don't know, in green maybe. I've got this real pretty color. Kiwi, that's what it is, kiwi. And it's kind of this lime green. I love that color with Halloween. So I'm just gonna add that real quick. And that is a good consistency, so I don't have to worry too much about stirring that up because I already did that. I'm just gonna go right around that letter. And scrape off the excess. And then I'm going to pull this off. And now I'll just add, well actually I'm going to blow dry this because I want to add the letter and I want to make sure that that is dry. And I know these are going to go flying as soon as I turn on the blow dryer, so let me weight those down, pull this to the side. There we go. All right, now I'll add the letter in. And again, I'm just bending the side and then lifting the letter up. Okay, so I'm just going to add the word in. Do y'all see how awkward it is to be left-handed? Makes everything that much harder. I cannot seem to remember to be on the right side of the board. I have a tendency to want to go the other way, so sorry about that, you guys. All right, so I'm going to do the letters, or the word in white. And I got a little bit off the board, or off the transfer, but I can clean that up with a little bit of water, so that's no big deal. It looks like it is backwards, but it's not. But it does look like it is. All right, let me wipe this down real quick. You grab a paper towel. And I'll just clean that off. And it just wipes off with water. And then you can let that dry. And they're real easy to clean up. I'm going to set that aside and let that dry, and then I'm going to add the magnetic tape to it, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. I'm going to do the other chalkable tip now. And I think I'll do, because the word out is bigger, I'm going to do that first, and then I'll add the bats in there, so I can make sure that I line them up and have plenty of room for them. And I think that looks about in the center. Again, bless y'all's heart. If you're watching me, just know that I'm left-handed and I can't seem to help myself. All right. Something I'm gonna have to get used to, I guess. That should be it for my letters. So I'm gonna toss that squeegee in some water. use my damp paper towel because I did get one little spot. There we go. Now I'm going to dry those words real quick. These little Halloween fun are so cute. You can buy the little burlap bags, and if your kid has a Halloween party, wouldn't their little treats for their Halloween party be so cute in these decorative little burlap bags? I'll probably do a video on that and share that with you guys. I think that it's so cute. All right, let me put the top back on these paste. Make myself some room. I don't want them to dry out. I'll set these aside real quick, and then I'll finish up the design. So if you're coming in, make sure you say hello, and if you're watching the replay, make sure that you comment replay. All right, so I'm going to use these cute little bats on this next design. I'm going to mark the back of that one. Apparently I didn't mark that the other day, so I'm going to mark it real quick. All right, so I'm going to add these bats. Here we go. So I think I'll do this one. Flying. Here, I'm going to add these two first, I think. And then I'll add the other one on the other side. And I'm going to do these bats in purple, and it's a color called Grape Soda. It's a really vibrant purple. All right. So I'm just going to spread that on. Now, if you wanted to add glitter to this, you would just, once you put this on and you scrape it off, you'll lift your transfer, and then while the paste is still wet, you'll just sprinkle on some glitter, but you want to make sure that your transfer is well away from your glitter, because if you get glitter on the back of it, you'll never get all the glitter off the back and it'll ruin your transfer. So I'm just going to lift this up. And before I add the other one, I'm going to dry those little bats real quick. All right. All right, so I am going to add the larger bat now. Come into this side, I think over here. Don't need quite that much. Take a little bit off. If you guys are interested in joining Chalk.Couture like me so that you can host or start your own business or work as a hobby, just put info in the comments and I'll make sure to get back in touch with you and send you some information about joining. There's several different ways that you can work your business. If you are interested, you can sell your finished products, and you can sell those on Etsy or Facebook Marketplace. You could do it as a home party business, and you could strictly set up workshops and parties with girlfriends, or you could do this strictly online and build a team and build a business that way. Or if you're a hobbyist, you can join and get a really awesome discount on all the products. So if you're interested, just put info in the comments and I'll send that information to you. All right, so now I'm gonna draw this. These turned out so cute. I absolutely love this product. It's so easy to create. All right, so now I'm gonna add the magnetic tape to the back of these. And this is just a magnetic tape that I got off of Amazon, nothing fancy. And it'll be really cute on this board right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's so cute. And as you, if you hang it on your door, you can just trade it out. And you can always store your chockable chip on the back, and that way you don't lose them. Hang it up, and then use whichever one you want, so people will know you're home. Or if you don't want visitors, you can just change it into whatever you want. It's completely up to you. There we go. That's it. That's the finished design. So give me some hearts and thumbs up if you love this design, and make sure that you like my page and share my video with your friends, because I'd love to create more ideas and designs for you guys. So thanks so much, and if you're interested in shopping any of these products, you can visit my website. It is www.bythelakewithnikki.com, and you can shop online. Thanks you guys so much for tuning in today. Have a great day.